2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. Looking at Denver, they managed to close out the second round in 6 games and now are bracing themselves for another tough battle here in the Conference Finals. Game one of this series coming up. A lot of playoff experience here at this table. Shaq, what do you think is the most important thing to establish in the first game of the series?
Well, not literally, because I don't want anybody to get suspended, but you got to come out swinging, honey. You got to capture the momentum right now, and you got to come out the gate strong, feisty as all.
There it is, the majestic Capitol building in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. 2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game one of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. It's Dallas taking on Denver. You look at Denver, they were able to prevent going to 7 in the last. We'll see how they establish themselves tonight.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spot. Matthews out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Leonard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Moutier following the miss by Freak. Goes up on the high post. Moutier, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Coach knows that the onus is on their team to come out of this with the win, saying for them, they are playing with no pressure. The pressure lies with us to hold home court advantage, but we're in a good place as a team and should be up to the challenge. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. On the wing, Chandler. Covered by Parsons. Chandler kicks to Moutier. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Leonard dishes to Matthews. Lets it go from the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And so just over a minute and a half played. Chandler outside. Here's Fareed. And he gets it to go.
Love the low post attack on that.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Leonard. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Leonard's got his first points of the game. Moutier kicks to Chandler. Leaps for it. Here's Fareed. And the rejection by Leonard. Moutier with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. Denver shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Right side, Matthews. To the right side. To the middle. his second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Moutier dishes to Chandler. Nowitzki against Fareed. Moutier kicks to Nurkic. Martin passes to Nurkic. Can't get it to go. AT that time from Leonard. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Nice D from Chandler. The Nuggets trail by 3. And the foul called on 3.
That's foul number 2 for him. That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nurkic. Alinari comes in for Fareed, and it's Livingston in for Moutier. Then for the Mavericks, Festus Ezeli comes in for Myers Leonard, and it's Williams in for Parsons. Chandler with the screen on Matthews. That one wide left.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Chandler a screen. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. And another miss by Denver. Mavericks leading by 3. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. It's stolen by Hickson. A finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
A different look for Denver. Terrell Arthur, who's checked in for Chandler. And Nick Johnson. The Nuggets trail by 3. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Moutier out there with Livingston. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting well. 50% from the 4. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He finished with 19 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. This was just the game he wanted to have as he leads his team to the playoffs. You want to be hot late, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Williams kicks to Leonard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. Fareed, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Sean Livingston. Moutier dishes to Fareed. Chandler up top. He's covered by Matthews. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Here's Barton. He's guarded by Williams. Barton, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Poked away. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Martin passes to Jokic. Here's Barton. He's guarded by Williams. 5 to shoot. And again, Denver no good. Here are the Mavericks. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Mr. Clutch. He feeds it to Matthews. 3-pointer. Shot no good. Nice D from Chandler. The Nuggets trail by 8. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. They get it back.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And it's Matthews with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
On the floor for the Mavericks. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Now on the court.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spot. Matthews out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Leonard in at the center position. Both free throws good for Moutier. Here's Mr. Clutch. There's the pick. Nowitzki outside. To the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. Nuggets shooting only 21% from the field so far. Kicks to Nurkic. Fareed against Nowitzki. Fareed, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Back to Matthews. Intercepted. Here's Chandler, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Dallas shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
One shot, gentlemen.
Well, a good one here for Mr. Clutch. 12 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Barton, no luck. Mavericks leading by 13. Outside Matthews.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Parsons on the wing. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Aaron Williams is checked in for Dallas.
Second team foul.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Barton picks to Moutier. The feed to Barton. Screen by Fareed. Shot clock at 5. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Really left alone that time. And that's 11 points for Wesley Matthews.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
We gotta be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
A moment to check in with Dorsey.
He has to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Outside Matthews. They get it back. Leonard. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. Outside Matthews. Parsons sets a screen for Matthews. Parsons attacking. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And here's Gallinari. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Nuggets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. That's good from Moutier on the assist from Gallinari. And that's 10 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And stolen by Parsons. Williams passes to Mr. Clutch. Parsons dishes to Matthews. The pass to Mr. Clutch. That's good on the jump shot. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points here in the second half.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Gallinari against Matthews. Livingston kicks to Fareed. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mr. Clutch. 14 points for him. Pass to Williams. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation,
back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. It's Moutier in for Sean Livingston. Mr. Clutch is checked in for the Mavericks. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Berea. We've got Wilson Chandler. Nurkic is out there with Hickson. Then it's Moutier, and it's Arthur in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Moutier with the ball. Dishes to Hickson. Chandler outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Lock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Unloads from 13. Moutier with the basket.
It's so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
To the paint. Here's Azili. Hickson grabs the ball.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nurkic setting the pick for Moutier. Inside. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Anderson outside. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Dallas?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Martin's checked in for the Nuggets. Dallas also making some changes. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Azili. And it's Matthews in for J.J. Barea. Here's Moutier. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. Mavericks leading by 14. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. And that one's on target from the wing. Mr. Clutch has got 15 points in just the second half. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Barton pitched to Moutier. No good. In and out off the rim.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Matthews passes to Mr. Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. 1:52 left in the fourth. There's the pick. Nowitzki right side. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage,
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes
and
and
deserving
long
these
rebounds.
Kenneth Fareed checked in for Denver. The Mavericks also with a sub. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Anderson.
Great shot. Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
Barton dishes to Nurkic, and that one's good.
He can time his passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Mr. Clutch. 1:24 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. And Parsons kicks to Matthews. Puts it up. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Mavericks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shot.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Mr. Clutch. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bazili's checked in for Nowitzki. Anderson comes in for Parsons, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Down low, Bazili the pass to Leonard, and he makes good on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Moutier drills the elbow jumper.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Here's Anderson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The dish now to Fournier. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want.
Been amongst boys tonight.
Whew.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled. And thanks for watching tonight's coverage.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, an ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. And after losing Game 1, Kenny, this is this critical game. I mean, it's a situation where their backs, as they say, are against the wall.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's Dallas and the Denver Nuggets. Take a look at the Nuggets. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in Game 1. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be reeling if this one gets away from them. Having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Mr. Clutch out there with Matthews, and it's Leonard in at the center. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
There's Mr. Clutch following the basket by Emmanuel Moody. Passes to Mr. Clutch. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Mr. Clutch has got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And stolen by Parsons. Jacks up a 3. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Martin passes to Moutier. No good on the 3. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Mr. Clutch. That 3 off the mark. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Chandler. And again, Denver no good.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Lets it go from 11. Nice jump shot. Good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Here's Barton. Mavericks with the rebound. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Nowitzki. Outside Matthews. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Chandler. Here's Faried. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here is Matthews. The Nuggets getting the bucket. The basket drops and gets fouled in the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And then for Dallas, Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Leonard. Darren Williams is subbed in for Chandler Parsons. Dallas leading by 9. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Freak third.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Livingston dishes to Arthur. Gallinari against Matthews with the shot. And the shot falls short this time. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Nowitzki a screen. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. Pushing their lead to double digits. Matthews has got 8 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Anderson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Anderson against Gallinari. Right through the knee for the layup.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. .109 left to play here in the first.
Here's Johnson. And stolen by Nowitzki. It falls in 2 points for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gallinari in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. The shot no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nowitzki a screen. Anderson outside from past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals. Both teams making substitutions here. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. For Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Livingston is out there with Moutier, and it's Chandler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He ended with 20 points and added 3 rebounds as well. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
From deep. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. Chandler kicks to Johnson. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Love the low post attack on that one.
Mavericks leading by 13. The Dishes to Nowitzki. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Nurkic.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Nowitzki with the steal, and Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. Pulls up, it's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Johnson's got the ball. He feeds it to Livingston. And it's Hickson at the elbow. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nowitzki, the pass to Anderson. Dallas moving the ball around. And there's the feed to Nowitzki. Clock at 4. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Clock at 2.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on the free throw. So we can't get either to fall. Mavericks leading by 15. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak number 1. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Chandler with the ball. Inside. There's the steal. Kicks to Anderson. Finished off the break. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
That's good.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Anderson outside with 1 on the clock and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Mr. Clutch out there with Matthews, and it's Leonard in at the 5. To the middle, here's Fareed, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Barton. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Fareed. And at last, they get one to fall.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Back to Nurkic. Leonard with the steal. And it's time for an injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. For a team that is so close to playing for the NBA Finals, this is a huge concern for their hopes. We'll have to see how it turns out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told his guys, when we've got the ball, let's take it right into the teeth of the defense. Attacking the basket is going to be their MO. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Gallinari.
At the line for 2.
Gallinari hits them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 10. Feeds to Nowitzki. The dish now to Parsons. Nowitzki with the screen on Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nowitzki, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. Pass to Nurkic. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. They set the screen. Matthews left side. 13 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He dishes it to Leonard. Parsons for 3. That's good. Parsons got 8.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
He used that bit just right.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now on the court,
Dallas making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Dallas leading by 17. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 10. Dallas moving it around. The 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Matthews with the steal. Here's Parsons. And it's Denver with the rebound. Fareed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Moutier dishes to Gallinari. They set the screen. Shoots off the screen. Rebound by Williams.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Just a fantastic game for Matthews. He's got 14 points and 1 steal as well.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Denver. Livingston comes in for Moutier, and Dallas also making a switch. The Zeeley's checked in. Gallinari against Matthews. The 8-footer. And again, Denver no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They set the pick. Takes the 3. That's good. Matthews has got 19 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Hickson kicks to Gallinari. Hickson a screen on Matthews. Gallinari passes to Livingston. To the middle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Livingston is out there with Moutier. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. 6 on the shot clock. Gallinari up top. And he comes off the screen to the jump shot.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Outside Matthews. Here's Mr. Clutch. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Moutier with the basket.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Mavericks leading by 22. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Mr. Clutch. Left side, Leonard. He kicks to Barea. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point. Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Screen by Farid. Moutier dishes to Livingston. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Mr. Clutch.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose egg.
Here is Livingston. Here's Farid. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. And their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now on the court, Nuggets Sixers.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Estes Azili, he's checked in for Leonard. Chandler Parsons comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Anderson, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Evan Fournier subbed in for J.J. Barea. Now here's Arthur. He's covered by Anderson. Good.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Move the ball.
Parsons outside.
Stick it too much.
To the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
They set the pick. Johnson kicks to Arthur. There's the pass to Moutier. For the three. That's good. Moutier's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Mavericks.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this is kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on. Clearly, were dominant in every area.
A good win, and a lot went into it. But I just like the showing for Mr. Clutch. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Dallas foul call. Shooting for Denver, Nick Johnson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Dallas. And Johnson drops them both. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Leonard, the best Mr. Clutch. Left side, Leonard passes to Mr. Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Hickson. Pass to Nichols. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really... And thanks for watching tonight.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello out there, and welcome everybody to 2K Sports. The location has changed for Game 3 of these conference finals, but the teams are the same, which would make sense in a series, including our team. We're the same. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Dallas Mavericks at their home, American Airlines Center. And guys, for the Mavericks, they've been more than effective thus far in the playoffs. Only 3 losses to this point. And without question, this is a team playing with the utmost confidence. They've really seized...
At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 23, Wesley Matthews. A forward from Germany, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki. At the other guard position, at 6'3" inches, number 14, Free. Head coach for your home team is Mike Malone.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Hillo with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the Dallas Mavericks. You look at Dallas. They've been dominating this series, winning the first 2 games on the road. With the win here, they've taken almost insurmountable 3-0 lead.
And guys, basically, I think they locked this series up with the win here tonight. They've taken the momentum, winning those first 2 on the road. Now on their home court, they're right where they want to be.
You'd have to think so, partner. I mean, they have a major upper hand in the series right now. The crowd can feel it too, so that's a bonus. They know what this game can do for their guys, and they're keyed up to make it happen.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. For Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Boutier out there with Wilbert. And it's Chandler in at the 3 spot.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
On defense, Dallas. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Nowitzki, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Kenneth Fareed. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the evening. The first free throw is good. And so Nowitzki knows both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Moutier. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And nothing is falling for him right now. Left side, Parsons. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Moutier kicks to Chandler. Chandler with another miss.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Parsons. They set the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Parsons got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Moutier. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. Off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Nowitzki a screen. Matthews, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Moutier. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Matthews. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Matthews. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak third.
Step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hickson's checked in. Barton dishes to Moutier. Screen by Fareed. Pass to Hickson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
Now, here's Hickson. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Nowitzki a screen. Back to Matthews. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. Another 3 for Dallas.
Raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And here's Chandler from the arc. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. And the Mavericks with possession. Huge run right now for going 19-2. Mr. Clutch the pass to Matthews. He dishes it to Leonard. Parsons against Chandler. And that one's good. Parsons got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Now here's Moutier. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Mavericks leading by 14. Mr. Clutch the pass to Nowitzki. Leonard kicks to Nowitzki. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Feeds it to Hickson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Denver, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Well, free throw good for Moutier. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Vasili's checked in for Leonard. Anderson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Jaron Williams is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Mr. Clutch. The Nuggets trail by 15. So on the floor for Denver. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Bill Barton is out there with Livingston. The 9-foot shot, and he gets it to go. Here's Mr. Clutch. 7 points in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He had 21 points and added a few rebounds as well. This was just the game he wanted to have as he leads his team to the playoffs. You want to be hot late, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Here's Barton. Banked in off the glass. Barton's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Leonard the pass to Mr. Clutch. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And the D does just enough to throw off his on that shot.
Out to Chandler. Wide open. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Fournier's checked in for Darren Williams. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Dallas leading by 9. Here's the screen. Outside Matthews. To the wing on the left. Wide open look. And he gets the jumper to drop. Fournier's got his first basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Livingston dishes to Fareed. And he dunks it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further. And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Stolen by Fareed. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Barton.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Leonard kicks to Fournier. Back to Leonard. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Vasili's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Moutier. And so he draws the foul on the shot as to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg.
And that does it for the...
Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3.
So far in the game for Mr. Clutch, he has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Mr. Clutch out there with Matthews. And it's Leonard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Parsons outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Chandler. The dish to Leonard. A 15-footer. Rebounded by Fareed.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
To the middle. And Matthews gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Barton. He's covered by Matthews. Barton passes to Moutier. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Parsons. Nowitzki a screen. Rockets 6. Now here's Matthews. D right on him. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the shootsmanship there as he increases the lead.
I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Moody with the basket.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. Dallas making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Williams. To the right side. Mr. Clutch. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's 13 points for Freak.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's Livingston. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
The pass to Mr. Clutch. And Kowalski is fouled and he's going to the line for one more.
You got to love that assist by Darren Williams.
Mazzili's checked in for Leonard. And Denver also making a switch. Gallinari's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 12. Here is Livingston. Shoots from the high post. And that one comes up a bit short.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Matthews. Nowitzki a screen. And Matthews kicks to Azili. Nobody near Williams. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points so far. Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. To the right side. Baseline J on the way. Barton, no luck. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Outside Williams. They get it back. Again, the Mavericks score.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Here is Livingston. He kicks to Barton. Pass to Jokic. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Move the ball. Stick it to Clutch.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 16 points for him. Now the feed to Matthews. Another 3 for Dallas.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
To the inside. Here's Arthur. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Nowitzki. Williams fires. That drops and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. That's 7 points for Williams. The Nuggets trail by 20. Livingston kicks to Gallinari. There's a screen. Fires from the wing. The shot no good. Good D by Matthews. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Nowitzki a screen. Out to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Matthews from the arc. It's rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got 4 rebounds in this game. He feeds it to Arthur. The three-pointer, no good. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Barton. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. Through some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Anderson. Matthews comes in for Jaron Williams. And it's Mr. Clutch in for J.J. Barea. The Nuggets also changing it up. Kenneth Faried's checked in for Hickson. Arthur comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Gallinari in for Nick Johnson. So on the floor for Denver, Faried and Nurkic in the middle. Gallinari is out there with Moutier. And it's Arthur in at the 3, the small forward. Mavericks leading by 14. Outside Matthews. Pass to Mr. Clutch. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Nurkic dishes to Gallinari. High post shot. And it's Gallinari again missing.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Dallas again missing. The Nuggets trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
You're right. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Mr. Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the top of the key. Gallinari with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Now here's Moutier. D right on him. The 3. And he gets the bucket. Moutier's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And, I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move. Pass a good shot. Great shot.
In for Denver.
Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
Moutier with the ball. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch. Martin passes to Faried. Denver passing it around. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Parsons on the wing. Kicks to Leonard. Back to Parsons. There's Mr. Clutch. Nowitzki outside. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Parsons. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Nowitzki a screen. Outside Matthews. Down low. Gallinari with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Gallinari running.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now, Freak.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports. Shaq's here. The Jet is here. I'm Ernie Jones. Tonight, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Dallas Mavericks at their home, American Airlines Center. Well, for the Mavericks, they've been more than effective thus far in the playoffs. Only 3 losses to this point. And without question, this is a team playing with the utmost confidence. They have absolutely dominated this series, commanding 3-0 lead. Kenny, what do you think about their chances to close out the series in a clean sweep?
Well, the momentum is there, Ernie, and their fans bringing out the broom.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got Denver facing the Dallas Mavericks. Let's take a look at Dallas. They've been in the driver's seat throughout the series and now a chance to deliver the finishing blow and sweep the series here in front of their hometown fans.
And I think they're ready to put this series to bed, guys. They've played so well up to this point and really look poised to close this thing out in front of their home fans and get some rest as they get ready for the next round.
Well, I'm certainly surprised by what we've seen so far. Nobody would have guessed coming into this series that they'd find themselves in a position to sweep. But after that first game win and the momentum clearly helping them ride the wave to a possible sweep now.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Bill Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Hickson in at the 5 spot. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Well, that's got to wear on you.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. Matthews into the lane, and he gets it to go.
Well, you can bet the defense wasn't expecting that kind of razzle-dazzle out of it. But the spin worked like a charm. Perfect.
Hickson a screen. Here's Moutier. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Azili. First shot, first best. He's out of the block as fast.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Chandler outside. And another miss by Denver.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Feeds to Azili. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Parsons for 3. No luck. And it's Denver the other way.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciates it.
And he gets it to go. Fareed's got his first 2 points.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Matthews dishes to Nowitzki. Shoots from 14. Here's Azili. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now, here's Moutier. On the left block, here's Hickson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. To the paint. Here's Fareed. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Parsons outside. On the stripe, and Dallas again with the bucket.
What do you do with that guy? With his handle, he abuses defenders.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Moutier passes to Fareed. The dish to Moutier. Down low, a steal. Outside Matthews. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. No good on the 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Now, here's Moutier. Defense is right there. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nowitzki kicks to Matthews. Pass to Ezeli. Back to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. And another basket for Dallas.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. The Mavericks leading on the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. You've got Yusuf Nurkic, Arthur out there, Gallinari, and there's Livingston, and it's Moutier in at the point. Now here's Anderson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Arthur grabs the board. Denver with the ball. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He ended with 16 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. His coach said that this was just the kind of game they needed from him as they make their postseason push. Every contribution helps, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Ezeli comes in for Myers-Leonard. And it's Matthews in for Anderson. And then for Denver, J.J. Hickson needs checked in for Nurkic. And Kenneth Fareed subbed in for Jarrell Arthur.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
There's Mr. Clutch. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Nowitzki with the screen on Gallinari. Matthews. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk.
You know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Dallas. There's the pick. Kicks it to Gallinari. Screen by Fareed. Gallinari, a screen on Williams. Here's Moutier. That three off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. Outside Matthews. Livingston kicks to Gallinari. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Fournier's checked in for Darren Williams. Denver also making some changes. Chandler comes in for Gallinari. And it's Will Barton in for Sean Livingston. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there for Mr. Clutch. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
For Denver, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. If the teardrop, that drops. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Poke loose. Now here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded. Barton no luck. Mavericks leading by 3. Mr. Clutch the pass to Matthews. Here's Mr. Clutch. Dixon covering. Azili dishes to Matthews. There's the feed to Azili. Here's Barton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And Denver has possession. Following the miss by Freak, Moutier with the basket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 7. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Denver lead.
And their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
And their field goal percentage shows that over 60 now. Tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
Now here's Matthews. He's got 8. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Gets an open look and hits. Nowitzki's got his first points of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Moutier. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. He kicks it to Barton.
Foi na China.
A rebound by Azili. Azili's got his first rebound with that last one here tonight.
Eu não tô zoando.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Fournier, beyond the arc. J.J. Hickson grabs the rebound. Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Moutier with the ball. One second left. That misses off the back.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Mr. Clutch out there with Matthews. And it's Azili in at the center, filling out the middle. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Good.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Martin, sweet little floater. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Azili the pass to Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Screen by Fareed. Dishes it to Hickson. Takes it off the glass. Hickson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Leonard, he's checked in for his youth. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Passes it to Jokic. Johnson in the corner. Denver passing it around. Screen by Nurkic. And he comes off the screen and slams it through. And Clark, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 7 points in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's a good screen. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. The pass to Mr. Clutch. There's the 3. And that one's good. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Mavericks lead by 4. Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Will Barton is out there with Livingston, and it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, their offense heating up, and anytime you shoot it this well, you're going to give yourself a chance to get the W.
Offensive rebound. Camp it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Nurkic.
And you can just see by the way he caught with the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Move the ball. Stick it to up.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Barton. He feeds it to Livingston. And the foul called on Free. The Mavericks making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Denver also making some changes. Hickson comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Moutier in for Sean Livingston. Here's Barton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, down-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Moutier kicks to Hickson. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Feeds to Anderson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Moutier dishes to Barton. Now, Moutier. Hickson sets the screen for Moutier. And he's way off from outside. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Another steal. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. All sorts of time. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Chandler.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
The Mavericks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Mr. Clutch. They get it again. Nowitzki banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
That's some grit and determination in the coach. Essential qualities to have late in the close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Dallas. Offensive rebound, Fareed, and stolen by Parsons. To the inside, it's stolen by Hickson. Moutier kicks to Fareed. Now the dish to Barton. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle, a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Free.
Looking at the game for Barton, 9 points and 4 steals. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they have no answer for him at all. And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
Parsons attacking from 12 feet out. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Moutier kicks to Fareed. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
They set the pick. Nowitzki a string. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. How'd they get it back? Got it. Good job in the low post. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 6 now for the man.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now, here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded. It's Matthews on the wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Matthews. Clock at 6. A.J. Hickson pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 6.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
There's Mr. Clutch. Nowitzki outside. Soft touch off the glass.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop. You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's Mr. Clutch, and he commits the intentional foul.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Mr. Clutch. He's got 16 points, and all the skills he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And so here's Denver. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the Dallas Mavericks have won the series.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the final.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning.